What's going on, guys? Spikezillion here. You want a board that ends like this? Because I think I do. And that hand, I made that hand during the end phase. I think you guys want this. I have created a nightmare. I don't know if you can see what's on screen right now, but this is quite the build of Harpies, to say the least. Wonders of Nature is truly a wonder of nature. It's kind of unbelievable how they are printing this card, because it's actually making Harpies insane. I don't remember how I came to this conclusion, but we're here now, and we have a link-heavy build. At least for me. I'm not a link-heavy guy when it comes to Harpies. I like Xyz personally more, because I like the abilities that they have and the toolbox that they have. I think it's neat. But link-heavy Harpies is becoming something else because of Wonders of Nature. And it's all thanks to Reborn Tengu, if I'm being honest. This card is insane. This is free link climbing right here, ladies and gentlemen. And even with Brigade cards, it doesn't care. It does not care about your Brigade forcing you to link off with only Winged Beast, Beast Warrior, and all that stuff. It does not care. Reborn Tengu is here to help. So we're going to talk about the combo today. You're going to see what I've come up with. It's quite complicated and very specific on how it does its effects. So hopefully I can get through it without messing up, but it's really difficult. And I just did it only once to get to that board, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, so this is the perfect hand. Now this is, once again, the highest possible potential that you can have in a hand here. And this is with no interruptions, anything like that. So keep all of that in mind when I'm doing these combos. That being said, let's give it a shot. First, we actually want a normal summon channeler first, and there's a reason for that. We could just use the Wonders of Nature with Summoner Monk, and that's actually very important, because if they don't negate channeler, but they do negate Summoner Monk, we can still go Pet Dragon first, and then make Dracossack. So it's not exactly perfect, because Dracossack wouldn't really give us the same combo. I won't be showing that today, for the record. I'm just going to be making a short and sweet video today on this combo in particular, and see how we can work around it. But it is notable that you could go into Dracossack if the Summoner Monk gets negated for whatever reason. So, yeah, with that being said, we start with Channeler first in this combo, and we send Harpes for cost, right? Special summon Pet Dragon. Now, the Pet Dragon isn't really important. You could do literally anything else. Like, actually, Oracle would actually be just as good here. And the reason being is because you go into Conductor anyway, so it actually doesn't really matter if you use Pet Dragon or not. But what's cool about Pet Dragon is we do get to extend potentially if we get negated at any point in the combo by using him and his deck send effect. Not for Harpes, but for something else that we actually won't even use in this combo with no interruptions, which is crazy. So, okay, we got that out of the way. Now we go Wonders of Nature, Special Summon Monk. We're going to put it under Monk so we remember who is attached. I could also do this as well. Right, now we go Monk Effect. We discard Hysteric Sign. Now, because he's being Special Summoned, he doesn't actually change the defense position, which actually might be a turn off for some people. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and Special Summon Perfumer. Perfumer effect, we're going to search 2. We search the Egotist and the Hunting Ring. Alright, so we're here now. We go Egotist here. Special Uno. Where are you? There you are. Oh, special. Thank you. Alright, cool. So we're here now. Where do we go from here? It's kind of tough, because you could go Ferrijit now, but that means that Pet Dragon and Summoner Monk can no longer be used as link material, because it has to be Winged Beast, Beast, or Beast Warrior or something like that. So you cannot use Pet Dragon anymore for link fodder, which is what you want. So we're going to link off first with these two, go into Conductor. Then we go Fearsome Fireblast effect, and not sending Harpes, we actually send Zephyros. Now, you might be seeing where this is going, right? you get interrupted, you can just go Zephyros, bounce something that you want to keep in your hand for now, and then go off. Now, to my understanding, I believe Reborn Tengu, by the rulings of the current game, if you did bounce Reborn Tengu, it counts as it leaving the field, despite the fact that it is face down for the opponent. Whereas I believe if it's put on the top of the deck or put in the extra deck, then I believe it doesn't count. I can't quite remember how that ruling works. It's master rule stuff. It's very strange. It was mainly for the hero guy, the ice hero dude, Absolute Zero. So I might have to read up on that ruling again. But in this case, it's not going to really matter, because Zephyros is just here in case we really needed to bounce something. Which means you could use Divine Wind to Mist Valley in this combo, but I won't be using it here because having it at 1 is just not consistent enough for me to be satisfied with Zephyros being the way to special summon. So, but it is a way to extend, I suppose. So if you want that, there you go. That's a one way. But anyway, we're here now. Now here we want to be able to find a way to make Ferrijit, and that's very easy because we can use these two for Ferrijit. Now we go Ferrijit. We're gonna put her over here actually. We're gonna go Ferrijit effect. We're gonna special summon Reborn Tengu. Now we are locked into using Beast, Beast Warrior, and Winged Beast as link material. Right? So now we think about how I want to go about it. So now we'll go Tengu and Ferrijit into Rugal. Right? Now, Ferrijit effect will go off, so we'll draw, and then we'll put one on the bottom. I mean, doesn't really matter to me. I mean, in my case, I actually would rather have Hunting Ground, and you'll see why later. And then we go Tengu effect. It's technically Chain Link 1. You're going to do that Chain Link 1 because obviously you don't want it to get ashed. And then Chain Link 2 will be Ferrijit. So we go Reborn Tengu, we get another one. There we go. Alright, so we got a second Reborn Tengu now. Now, here you'd think, well, isn't it time to go Wonders of Nature? But no, not yet. We're gonna go Rugal effect. We're gonna special summon Channeler, and the reason we do that is so that we can have her in the battle phase, and we can bounce her during the end phase because of Rugal's effect, which means that we'll have her ready to go, right? Hopefully you won't get called by or whatever, but I guess that's why you'd have the Feather Duster there when you drew it there. You could just Feather Duster instead if you wanted to get rid of the call by, I suppose. But you'd want to do it after this, because now we Synchro, not Link, into Cyber Slash. Now we have Cyber Slash here, and we get Reborn Tengu effect here. We're gonna special another Reborn Tengu. Okay. So now we're here. And now, we go Accesscode Talker. Off of this. And Accesscode does his thing. So Accesscode, target, Rugal. Now obviously we only have one destroy, right? Because they're both Earth. So that sounds kind of shitty. But because we have Hunting Ground in our hand, we can activate Hunting Ground and chain Cyber Slash to bounce something. If we really want to get rid of monsters on the field. Then we use Accesscode to pop anything else that we need. So it's still pretty good. It's obviously not perfect. But what's nice about this is that Conductor also protects our Harpies from destruction. By destroying Hunting Ground as well on their turn. In addition to that, after we do the battle phase, if they somehow survive a 5300 attack Accesscode Talker, by the way, in addition to getting bounced once, in addition to getting popped without interruption once, if they get through all this somehow, actually, in addition to this boosting these guys by 200, right, then in the end phase, we get Channeler effect, we get Rugal effect to bounce. On res, it bounces. Then we get Wonders of Nature, Hysteric Sign, and Harpist. So we search 5 again, just like the combo from the other day. If you haven't seen the other video, I would highly recommend to watch it. So, get Featherstorm, get Feather Duster. Then we get Perfumer. That's your Hysteric Sign searches. Then for Harpist search, we get Oracle, so we can special summon. Then we get, off Wonders of Nature, we get Super Poly. Boom. We have 6 cards in hand, plus Accesscode, plus Conductor, plus Cyber Slash. And we pass. I don't know how this can get any better. I guess you could Zephyros, I guess, and do a little bit more with that, I guess, but, like, why would you want to? Like, there's just so much to this. I mean, I guess, in one way, if you wanted to, you could bounce Conductor and put Zephyros on the field, but, like, again, she protects your Cyber Slash, so I don't really see why you'd want to do that, plus it protects herself. In addition to that, I just thought of something. If I were to bounce Cyber Slash, let's say, like, Lightning Storm came out, and then I threw down Featherstorm, then I chain Cyber Slash, bounce herself, I could freely choose to bounce a monster on the field if there was still one somehow, but actually, I guess Lightning Storm wouldn't be on the field. You get what I'm saying, though. If there was some sort of removal and they were trying to destroy Cyber Slash for whatever reason, you could just Cyber Slash bounce yourself. Plus, for Link 2, you're still looking at IP as well, so you still have a way to protect yourself on your Avermax. So, like, surely there's no way that they can get past this board with Featherstorm being in your favor. It's hard to say, but I don't know, man. it's looking pretty good for you. If this is your end phase. I think that's pretty nasty. Now, I suppose, again, we could consider the fact that Zephyros is also in your graveyard now, so you could do stuff with him now. But yeah, there's just so much to this. Also, I guess because you're sending Zephyros to the graveyard, I suppose you could also technically make Dark Simorgh, but you also have Summoner Monk for that. So you could go Summoner Monk and Reborn Tengu, special Dark Simorgh. So you could also do a control deck, I suppose, with this if you wanted to. There's just so much potential to this, and I think it's really interesting. And so that's why I wanted to make this shorter video than the other ones, just to talk about this combo, because I thought it was absolutely insane. And I just, you know, people need to know, like, this card's crazy. This Wonders of Nature here is just insane. It's just giving us so many different ways to special summon and make more out of this board. So, who knows about tier 1 decks? Like, this is crazy for just a silly old, you know, regular old rogue deck. So, we'll see if this card ever gets banned. It probably will, if I had to guess. But anyway, if you liked this video, don't forget to like the video, obviously. Comment down below, let me know what else you would like to see from me in terms of cards that you're interested in seeing work at Harpies, or, you know, any other combos that you think could work, or even archetypes that might work with Harpies. I'd be interested in trying them out for you guys. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.